That I'm glad.
You can say that, I'm sure. All right.
Well, based on what Kral just told Roxy, it really doesn't seem like they could have done anything.
No, it was.
Also,
Turn of
Quadro
events.
knows that too. Did Corral tell that to the group, or did we just overhear his conversation?
I don't know. Did Carl tell that to the group or not?
I don't think.
Yeah, I would share it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think in my head. Had I not just been killed recently, perhaps not. But I think his mind's a little bit frazzled anyway.
Quadro says that he appreciates the closure and he is sorry that he lied to you, but he's sure that you can understand the situation and why it was necessary.
All right. You know what? Do you have the map there?
All right.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm going to the bar.
Going to
I'm
the
going
bar?
to the bar.
All right.
I'm going to the bar. I need a drink.
All right.
Assuming there's a bar left.
Yeah, the bar's still there. I mean, the waters have receded. The inside's kind of a mess and damp with, just wet all over. The floorboards seem to have soaked up some water. It's all nasty. There's some bottles strewn about the floor. The kegs are disheveled. Some are broken. But you pick up a bottle and just go to town.
So to the bar.
All right.
Roxy's gonna find a quiet place and she's gonna sleep.
Light up a pipe. Yeah. What time of day
The
we
priest
looking at
comes up to you and says, you are offered free room and board as long as you need at the church if you wish."
That'll do.
Quadro can't be in the church, so.
All right.
He can sleep on the roof.
Any thoughts, Leroy Brown, on any of this?
Leroy Brown pays his respects to the governor, who I know very little of, but I wish him Goddess Ernie's blessings upon his people. And really, it's with, I don't know. He's new to this group of people, and he seems to have come in at an emotional time.
Yes.
There's a lot of death with us.
Yeah, there's
Leroy Brown will respectfully stay quiet as he can be with
right.
his loud-ass armor. Tink, 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 tink.
Yeah. Carl, you hear Leroy Brown's armor go in the doorway, and then nothing, and then you hear his armor walking back out. You know,
chink, chink, chink. Fuck this.
He's just kind of trying to be respectful. Roxy?
She's gonna find an isolated place, take Roxas with her, and she's gonna curl up and finally start crying.
Okay.
Yeah, Quadro's gonna go find a nice roof to sleep on, and he's probably gonna cry too.
Okay. All right. Party. Good show. We'll take a quick 5-minute break and go do nature's call or get a drink of anything you need. I'll be right back.
So, really quick, Gunner. Sorry, I don't want to bug you about it, but now would be a good time to fix your attack bonus down to 12.
Okay.
Other than that, though, everything looks good. I mean,
12.
It's a little bit easier once we actually we're prepped in a battle. We'll have some good pluses and everything, get you moving up. Especially Smite Evil is just massive. That's a pretty powerful ability.
I'm still barely even marginally knowledgeable of the spells I have at my disposal, so I don't know quite what I can do as of right now.
Do you have the Pathfinder website?
I do.
Wait,
I haven't had time to read.
Yeah,
I've read through it years ago, and I do not know exactly what I can do in terms of spells and stuff.
So, yeah, your attack bonus would be 12. Everything else looks to be in order, though.
Okay, good.
And actually, you're using a shield, right? Yeah.
I am using a shield. It's on my back. I believe I want to be wielding it two-handed for now.
Guys.
Okay. And if you do that, you'll get 1.5 times your strength modifier on damage
Okay.
rolls. It's a pretty good way to go about it. But definitely up to you. And then there's always the power tech option if you want to do it or not. So
Yeah, me try and look up some.
I was gonna go get food, but now I'm a little too drunk.
Too drunk.
Yeah, I'm like 5 beers in right now.
Oh damn, you're.
I'm kind of lightweight. Yeah, no,
No, I'm only at 3. I'm absolutely loving the pipe right now. That's just. Oh.
Damn it, you can still drive. I'm actually sobering up. I took it easy on this one. I haven't drank after like half a beer in the last hour. I drank a whole lot before we started.
It's not exalted. Oh my god. You guys are fucking sloshed.
What? Oh, Exalted? Oh my god, yes, that was so bad. I'm almost embarrassed about that. That's on YouTube forever. Oh, man.
No idea what the fuck's going on. Playing a
Mark
brain.
and I were like...
No idea what the fuck's going on.
Mark and I were like, fuck this game, we're both drinking. And then I drank whiskey and he drank whatever the fuck he was. We're talking about Exalted, Matt, where Mark and I got sloshed while playing your game.
you guys are pretty fucking drunk.
So,
Mark brought out the Everclear, if I remember
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's what it was.
That's what he did.
Yep,
Sorry,
Everclear,
I
and
got
I was
distracted.
drinking whiskey.
Mm.
That's why. Why would anyone drink that?
Yeah, it wasn't even fair. I tried to drink twice as long as he drank the Everclear, because otherwise it wasn't even fair. But he chose it.
No,
I didn't
it's
choose
because
it.
no one should drink Everclear.
Yeah.
So
Ever.
Gunner, sorry you're just kind of dropped into all this like emotional character stuff.
Leroy Brown is going to be he doesn't look as mad when that kind of stuff is happening. He usually has a slight grimace upon his face,
Okay.
but when he sees the obvious death and despair, he's less irritated
Okay.
at the world, it seems.
I mean, it's hard dropping into a group anyways with a new character they've had a lot of time to bind together to be cohesive, so it'll just take a little bit more time.
It's quite all right. If nothing else, he's gotten the impression he's working with some, strong, serious people at least.
Probably.
Right.
So I'm waiting for my oven to preheat so I can eat some pretzels.
What? Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I want some pretzels. So.
I already ate, but I feel like I didn't eat.
Oh, I ate, but I just want some pretzels too. So I'm waiting for my oven.
Dying for jerky. I wish I would have brought jerky.
Yeah. So sorry there, Kevin, about the whole.
Hey. No, I mean that's perfect, dude.
It's epic.
It's kind of fun now where we're just this character. I feel like he just keeps getting kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
Recently, this is like when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Quadro's feeling that way too, but Corral's getting way worse.
No, I mean it's perfectly fine. So the only thing that I want to convey is I really am enjoying the story. I'm having a great time with it. If I'm looking somber or upset or what, I mean I'm just trying to kind of play it out and put my
Yeah,
mindset
no, that's
towards
cool.
that would be. I'm having a blast with it though. No, that's great.
I could like personally tear up a little bit at the thought of baby Frank sacrificing himself for Quadril. Because that's basically what happened. I mean, it wasn't like a one-for-one, life, blood-for-blood thing. But, I mean, he was there, and the spell that brought back Quadril killed Frank. And so, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of interesting, and the weight of that.
Well, at least you're not looking at it like you could, as in Corral killed Frank.
No, Corral was gracious enough to bring me back as well.
It was to bring back Quadrille in there, so
Yeah.
it would be hard not to. And I mean, at the time, I had no idea what it meant. I knew there was going to be a price to be paid. I figured it was going to be something that I would have to pay, and that's something I could pay alone, without having to really.
In gold, preferably.
No, I mean,
Labor, 40 hours a week, but.
We're actually probably looking towards the evening at this point, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys
I mean,
are
it's over
resting
the
up,
same day, right?
yeah,
This
if
would have been
you're,
the evening of day 43. Jeez, what a day this was.
Yeah, I was about
this
to say,
day was
this
pretty
day-
crazy.
This
Like,
day was-
just to recap for Gunner, someone give a recap of what this day has entailed.
What did you do in the morning? Let's start there, I guess.
We traveled to Fort Rannoch. We set up a trap. There was lightning lizards in this cave. It was an old ranger fort. We basically set up this trap where a bunch of lizards came out, fight the ogres, long story short type of thing. We invaded the bottom level of the keep, where we came across Tangle's lover, who was apparently pretty evil, which I could have told her that from the very beginning, and did tell her that multiple. I felt very vindicated. And we fought another snake chick.
Yeah, we fought
Miss Slithers.
Lucretia.
So we started the fight with her. We should have rested, but
She's Anisha's
She's
sister.
the Nisha's sister.
For the person that we fought, that really big tower that fell down in the end of book 2, we fought her sister, but her sister dimension doored out.
we pressed on, invaded the fort, did fairly well up until the second level. We cleared out the first level. We should have stopped and rested then.
Yeah.
Continued to press. Went up to the second level. Did fairly well until a string of critical hits just fucked us horribly.
Quadril died twice.
Yes, he did.
And then Corral died once. And the second time I came back was when... Did you die twice? Or did your shield bring me back?
Yeah, shield brought you back.
So
Corral
I
was
died.
dying when he...
Yeah, I
Yep.
was dying, and then Corral saved my life by agreeing with the shield. We didn't know what it meant at the time, but we obviously know now what happened. The power transferred from the child to the shield, and the boy exploded and killed the children we loved.
Nice.
Basically. So, but he brought me back. So Corral saved me once, and then later on, when we got to the final room, I opened up a door and I got ogre hooked, and the critical hit it again, and I died. And then Corral fought valiantly, and then he died. And then Tangle and Roxy got us out of there, and then Tangle has left the group. So
Since left.
that's basically what happened. Is we just shit ton of ogres, and then we've been dead. So this is our.
Yeah, and then that's where you come in. We got rezzed, and so today has been a I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's sleep it up. All right, let me
So is Corral mad at Quadril for lying?
a little bit.
A little bit? Really?
Little bit mad.
That's such a Corral thing to do. If the roles were reversed, you absolutely would have done the exact same thing as I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Doesn't mean he can't.
No,
Quadril would have been angry though.
I know. I just wanted Kevin to appreciate what I did was all.
No.
Oh,
Kevin is fine with it.
I know you're fine. I just meant I wanted you to know that it was kind of a cheering to Corral, because I knew that Corral would have probably made that choice as well. It's a tough choice. Lying to, basically you're my best friend now besides Roxy, and I had to lie to you. I don't like that. Doesn't make me happy.
How many willing creatures can
You're gonna have to fight for my attention. I think Leroy Brown could be my new bestie, so you might have to. You're gonna have to compete.
All right. Can we?
In 2 minutes.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna have to get back up in 2 minutes
I wanna
I'm gonna
my
have to get back up
pretzels,
in
bitch.
2 minutes for my pretzels.
Oh.
So
okay.
keep talking amongst yourself for 2 minutes.
Well, planning wise, I mean, our idea. We want to hit Magmanar, do a little bit of shopping.
Yeah.
But I would like to investigate this Skull Point or whatever the hell they're talking about.
Like,
Where
damn.
where
I think we
where
need
that
to
thing.
go secure Fort Rannoch to be positive. I mean, we're gonna pass through Fort Rannoch on the way to Skull's Crossing anyway, so
I'll show you the map.
yeah. So I mean, we can always do that. Hey, Roxy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you that Quadril's back?
10.
Figured.
I'm not even gonna ask Carol. Don't even want to know.
Yeah. I'd say
6.
7.
7.
Crawl's he's a little gruff for her taste. Dwarves. Hey, hey Zach.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we spend the rest of Quadril's funds?
Go for it. I mean, the thing is, I was thinking, I have. So I mean, just to rehash between you and I guess, my gloves are doing me absolutely no good. So I'm good with selling those for.
And I'll get you a beefier belt for Constitution.
Yeah, so I can sell those for $3,000. And then what was the other thing that you asked me right before that?
So Quadril's money.
Yep.
They had enough to pay for the resurrection, and Quadril's 6,000. They used 2,000 of that to pay for the restorations.
Yep.
So he has 4,000 left.
Yep. Plus 3,000 from gloves of arrow snaring if we're able to sell them at 75%. And then I mean we can sell my belt of strength, or we can just do the amulet of mighty fist, which I mean I guess is that whatever you guys think is probably the best.
You wanted a belt of Constitution, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you could bundle that into strength, that would be cool. I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know if we'll have the money.
Leroy Brown does have a headband of charisma.
Oh,
Charisma, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can wear your headband and a crown at the same time. It's kind of weird how the slots work out like that.
I was told yesterday that I could not.
No, headband and like crowns and stuff, those are separate slots.
Yeah, they actually are. I can get a picture here.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to wear my crown no matter what, because my character now includes a crown. And that is the way Leroy Brown looks inside my head, is he will wear a crown. Doesn't matter if it's useful to him or not, he's going to wear it.
Yeah, his headband would not impede on that crown.
They're actually, yeah, it's not. That counts as headgear, not headband. I'm trying to find the picture. There's a picture and it has all the lines. There's a ton of slots that you don't really realize that there's more slots for a character than there actually is on the
Headband takes up
sheet.
head slot.
The
No,
head slot's
headband is
multiple slots.
Is it?
Headband is its own slot.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe him, but I've seen the picture that shows that. I'm trying to equipment slots. Let's do that.
yeah, it's just looking it up as well.
There's a picture, and the picture itself is very explanatory. That's what I'm looking for.
I'll link you to the PRD.
I just found the picture.
I just found. No, I have not found it.
Here's the PRD. If you scroll down to about halfway, you'll see that head and headband are
right there.
separate slots.
That's the picture itself.
Yeah,
Headband, eyes are all separate head slots,
Okay.
and then shoulders.
Because it would make
chest
sense from
are
like
all-
from a physical standpoint.
I mean,
you
the
could
thing
wear
is, though,
glasses and a hat.
Matt always gets last say, so Matt, it's totally your call. I'm just pointing out what we've got here, and he's got both, so I figure.
Yeah.
So totally up to you still.
Just saying, it's.
I know what
in
it
the game
says.
itself.
Yeah.
I could care
What were
less.
you saying before, Alex? I completely spaced. I mean, I'm okay with selling my gloves that I've not used at all for $3,000. Then I have $4,000, so that's a total of $7,000. How much more
Right,
do you need
and
from me?
your belt of I was just talking about that 6,000 gold pieces you had from earlier.
Okay. Which is now 4, right? Because
Right.
you res me, and now you want the rest of the 4 to make the belt.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
make the belt or whatever.
That's completely fine.
So do you want to keep your current belt, or do you want me to?
I mean, is there a cost difference to getting rid of this belt and getting the con belt, or can you add con to this belt if I sell my
I
gloves?
can,
and
but
arrow snare?
I'd need a few in character days, and I don't think we'd have those.
Okay. So making the brand new item is easier?
Buying the new item would be
Buying the new item, not crafting it. Okay.
yeah. Craft.
Gotcha.
I'd need like 3 days to craft it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
don't
I'm fine with that. Do I have to sell the belt of giant strength for now, or?
Whatever you want to do, that's what I'm just saying. If you want to get like a +4 con belt, then yeah, you'd have to sell it. But
Plus
if you
4,
want,
gotcha.
that's what I was talking about, getting like a +4 con belt.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I would sell the belt of giant strength, and then the gloves of arrow. Would I need to sell the gloves of arrow snaring still? That's $4,000 plus $3,000 plus another $4,000 if I sell the strength belt. Do I need more than $7,000 to get a +4 combo? I think so. It's to 8,000, isn't it?
Right, but then we're going to be selling those ogre hooks and whatever stuff we're going to go back to Fort Rannoch and get the rest of that loot. Nothing else. Just
sure.
What fund wise do I have left, Alex? I'm not
You
sure
got-
what you took out of.
I didn't
4,000
use
then.
anything for crawl.
Oh,
Nice.
well.
We had 20,000 gold pieces laying around. I had to dip into quadrules money to get the negative levels.
You're welcome, buddy.
I don't know.
Link.
1, 2. Why don't I drop 4,000 from mine? Give you guys each 2, and we'll go from there.
See, the thing is, you can craft it for $8,000, and I know that it takes a while. I mean,
It'll
that's
take
like
4
that.
days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Can you craft and move at the same time, or do you literally have to do nothing but craft?
You have to do nothing but craft at the maximum rate, and it takes like 4 days.
So I mean,
Just,
it's gonna be 16 grand if you were to buy it, which I don't think I don't have a way of coming up with 16 grand. I've got 4 grand plus 3 grand plus 3 grand, so I could do. I've got 10 grand.
We have group funds left over, and like, if we sell the ogre hooks, we're gonna have some group
Oh.
change.
The ogre hooks will be pretty.
Yeah, the ogre.
Theoretically-
That's why I was thinking we go back to Fort Rannoch and seeing what else we can scrounge up.
Why don't we?
How's,
Are we next day, Matt? Or you want us to hold off a bit?
Yeah.
Next day.
For next day.
Let's. Can the shield bring us all to Magmanar?
Yep.
Here's what I was thinking we'd do. We just swing by Fort Rannoch, make sure everything there's okay, collect some of the loot from the ogres, then head to Magmar and sell it.
All right. How ravaged
I'm not
is
opposed to that.
the fort?
Hmm?
How ravaged is the fort? I mean, what kind of funds are they going to need to fix that all up?
Fort was actually in decent condition last I heard. Not even ogres can really, destroy solid stone.
All right.
All
Yeah, I
right.
mean, I'm-
So let's see here.
You know what? I'm gonna, as opposed to giving you guys the money, I know I just said I did, but I think what I'd kind of like to do on it is just buy Wand of Cure Mod. Looking like 4,500 gold on that, roughly. So we'll have to see how much it actually comes out to after talking. But second level Cure Spell Wand. How many charges that come in with? One is 50 charges. Okay. So that's probably what I'd want to do, is just get another wand of that. They tend to be very helpful.
So, as far as structurally, Fort Rannoch's in okay condition. If you actually ask the Black Arrows if what they need, then let me know.
Yeah, no, I'll talk to them.
Did you ever get a response back, Roxy, from
I know. Oh, I need to. Yeah. Can we'll say she does it the next morning, because right now Roxy's like all.
All right.
She was all.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say?
All right.
Wait, so you didn't get a response? though?
Basically
never
the
sent
same
it.
thing as last time, except I'm gonna change to in Turtleneck Ferry as opposed to saying in Yard.
Well, we're not dead anymore either, which,
Yeah, I'll say they died. We resurrected them, so et cetera.
town's safe
Died,
for
came
now.
back.
Yeah, town's safe for now.
And that was instant.
After 10 minutes, the spell travels pretty much instantly to her, and she gets a 25-word response. The casting time is 10 minutes, but after that, the message is back and forth is instant. It's like texting, except it takes 10 minutes to get the phone working. But once the message is sent,
All right.
it's received instantly, and then once it's received, whatever its reply is instant.
1 second. You get a response. Basically saying she is fine at Fort Rannoch. How is Quadrille?
Aww.
I don't think I'll be able to reply. I only had one
Yeah.
scroll.
Well, she doesn't know that, so that's why she's.
Does Quadrille? Do you tell Quadrille?
Uh-huh.
Aww. Alright.
I really should pick this up as a spell, because it would be pretty useful.
Everything you thought it was going to be, LB?
Leroy Brown, that's you.
Leroy Brown feels. How does Leroy Brown say respectful for the events that have occurred of recent? Leroy Brown understands your loss.
Well, we appreciate it.
I actually likes him. He's a nice guy.
Except for that, talking third person thing.
Oh, that's kind of that.
You
that's
smell
cool.
what the rock is cooking. The rock's gonna break you. The rock's gonna tear you apart. The rock's gonna throw you downtown.
So,
The Leroy Brown.
we want to make our way to Fort Rannoch first?
Yeah, just to collect the stuff.
I love it, Matt.
Just to collect the stuff left over by the ogres and whatnot.
That's already been scavenged by the rangers.
Yeah.
Well, if they got like a magic staff, I don't see what the rangers could do with it.
All right, let's make our way there, Matt.